WTA Rankings Update. Aryna Sabalenka remains solid on top, as American teen sensation Iva Jovic shakes up the standings. The latest WTA rankings have been released, and while the very top remains unchanged, the story further down the table is bursting with fresh narratives, new faces, and one teenager who spectacularly announced herself. Even with most top players resting after the US Open, the tour saw thrilling action at the Guadalajara WTA 500 and the São Paulo WTA 250, where young talents made their breakthroughs. Sabalenka's steady reign. Aryna Sabalenka continues her command at the summit of women's tennis. For the 48th consecutive week, and 56th overall, she sits at number 1, turning her reign into one of remarkable consistency. The Belarusian's powerful baseline game and ability to weather challenges have kept her ahead of the pack, and the chasing group can do little but wait. Behind her, Iga Swiatek holds steady at number 2, while Coco Gauff, still riding the momentum of her successful Roland Garros campaign, occupies number 3. Amanda Anisimova, number 4, and Mira Andreeva, number 5, round out the top 5, both signaling the continued rise of young stars at the top of the sport. The rest of the top 10 has a distinctly American flavor. Madison Keys, number 6, and Jessica Pegula, number 7, are fixtures in the elite group, while Italy's Jasmine Paolini, number 8, China's Zheng Qinwen, number 9, and Kazakhstan's Elena Rybakina, number 10, complete the set. For now, the summit is still unsteady, like a fortress untouchable. Incredible Iva Jovic jumps up rankings. While the big names chose rest over competition after the grueling US Open, the Guadalajara Open 2025 became the playground for emerging talent. It was here that 17-year-old American Iva Jovic seized her moment. Jovic clinched her maiden WTA Tour title with a commanding 6-4, 6-1 win over Emiliana Arango in the final. The victory was more than just a first trophy, it was a statement of intent. Jovic's bold shot-making and calm presence under pressure announced her as the newest member of the American surge in women's tennis. The rankings reflected the scale of her achievement. Jovic rocketed 37 places to a career-best number 36, making her top 40 debut. For American tennis, her arrival adds another exciting chapter, complementing the already dense pool of talent that women's tennis in the USA has. Rajana also rises with São Paulo's victory. If Guadalajara belonged to Jovic, São Paulo offered its own tale of teenage triumph. The São Paulo Open final brought together two unlikely finalists, Janice Jen and Tyansoa Rakitomanga Rajana. Jen, who has already collected 13 ITF titles since June 2024 and earned a reputation as a giant killer with her upset of Veronika Kudermetova at the US Open, seemed poised to complete her dream run. But Rajana had other ideas. The French teenager delivered a poised and disciplined performance to win 6-3, 6-4, capturing her maiden WTA title. The victory sent her skyrocketing 83 places up the rankings to number 131. For Rajana, who has often flown under the radar, this triumph marks her entry into the wider tennis conversation. Other players who rose in the rankings. Though she fell short in the final, Emiliana Arango left Guadalajara with plenty to celebrate. Her run to the championship match boosted her 33 places, lifting her to number 53, a career high and proof that her game belongs among the upper tiers of the sport. Elsa Jackmot also made the most of the week. Her semi-final appearance pushed her to number 62, another personal best. These climbs show the opportunity tournaments like Guadalajara provide, where the absence of the sport's biggest names creates space for others to step into the spotlight. Elsewhere in the rankings, several names made notable jumps. Romania's Jacqueline Christian reached a new peak at number 41, while Britain's Francesca Jones climbed to number 73. Teresa Valentova, number 76, Anastasia Zakharova, number 79, and Veronika Erdjavec, number 99. All made moves that underline their steady progress. What is next? The WTA calendar moves quickly, and the opportunities for breakthroughs continue this week. The Korea Open, a WTA 500 event in Seoul, promises another chance for rising stars to shine as the tour returns to Asia. Following that, the circuit heads into back-to-back WTA 1000 tournaments in China, where the top players are expected to return, setting up high-stakes battles at the sport's premier events. Meanwhile, the Billie Jean King Cup is also underway this week, showcasing national team action and intense matchups, though the results will not impact the individual WTA rankings. For players on the cusp of the top 100 or chasing career milestones, these upcoming tournaments offer both the challenge of facing elite competition and the chance to continue climbing the ladder. Overall, The rankings may show stability at the top, but the energy, ambition, and hunger of the sport's rising generation ensure that change is always just around the corner.